Amazing souls, welcome to my channel. Wherever you're joining me from in the world today, it is a pleasure to have you here. And coming in today with these they're just giving me the word massive messages. These ones today, now there was another 3 come out today. So they're just saying the power of 3, things happening in 3s. So that could be specific for one or some of you as well. But 3 has been very significant for the last 2 days, and I believe yesterday there was even a couple of 6s. So the 3s and 6s may very well be around you. You might be seeing them at this time. Things could be happening over the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, but significant changes. These are all major arcana cards. If I was reading the traditional tarot, these would all be major arcanas. So no, this is happening. This is big. And your first one out today is number 12, perspective, Archangel Chamuel. Now, I'm sure Archangel Chamuel came up in a read, in a message, maybe late last week. For those of you that resonate with this one, you may want to go and check that one out. But number 12, perspective, this for me is like the Hanged Man. Things have been in limbo, possibly for some of you, over certain situations. This could be legalities, this could be settlements, this could be in limbo, waiting for the next thing to drop in. They're just saying work opportunities, new homes, new relationships, whatever it is for you. But Archangel Chamuel is suspended upside down. Now, again, there's this darkness in the background. He has this beautiful, beautiful light illuminating him. And underneath, it's crazy, we've got like this circus tent. And when I saw this, I had a little chuckle. Obviously, for me, this is literally like watching the circus show that is certain events that are taking place on the planet right now. It's literally like we're watching this circus play out, with government heads and positions of power and, the entertainment industry, the music industry, and all of those things. A lot of the light is now shining on the darkness. And, where before we may have been fooled or entertained by things, suddenly the perspective of things is going to shift, and this can also be in your personal life. Now today, beautiful souls, as well, depending on where you are in the world, obviously, Tuesday the 5th, very, very big days. Here in Australia, we've got Melbourne Cup, which basically is the horse race that stops a nation. Basically everyone will be out dressing up and going to luncheons and all kinds of things. And you guys, obviously, in America, have the election happening today. Obviously, when you see this message, it may still be like Monday evening or Monday afternoon, wherever you are joining me from. But there is a lot to come forth. There is a lot playing out in the world right now on so many different levels. Your clarifier to this was number 15, Archangel Jophiel. So the archangels are coming in full force. Decision. Now, I was like, oh my gosh, decision time, beautiful souls, or big decisions coming. And the little message on the card says, release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Now, confidence was coming up, I believe, in yesterday's message. So decisions, maybe some of you are suspended or in limbo about certain decisions or paths to take at this time. You may have opportunities presenting themselves, or you're waiting on opportunities to present themselves, beautiful souls, and there'll be decisions to make around this. And your third and final clarifier. So this one, they said, go again and no word of a lie. It is number 8, justice. Number 8, justice, beautiful souls. So we've got 15, 12, and 8. So they could be significant numbers for one or some of you. But Archangel Raguel, now this would be like the justice card. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Now, if that wasn't a message in itself, beautiful souls, coming through, I don't know what was. All major arcana cards, every single one of them. And this isn't some little win. This is a big win. Justice is being done in a very big way on a very big level right now across the world. There is so much of the darkness, so much nefarious activities. They're just saying, you know, people being put in the spotlight, right, that may or may not have been in the past, you know, in positions of power or in the entertainment or music industry and all of the other places and spaces that are now coming to the light, and justice will be served. And justice will be served in your situations as well, beautiful souls. And this is a big win. This isn't close. This is 100%. They're just saying landslide, right? Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So let's get into these messages. And of course, for those of you that stick around, I've got my gorgeous little angel numbers at the end that I will pull for some of you that are wanting to have a further confirmation on numbers. But number 12. So a shift in perspective, beautiful souls. Some of you may need to take some time out, they're also saying, and just suspend yourself or just press pause on something, or something has been paused, possibly over the last 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months. Message for someone. There is a better way. You've probably noticed that your past approach is no longer working for you. And this could be old environments that you've been in, old workplaces, relationships, old ways of thinking and doing things, because Archangel Michael is suspended upside down in the dark. And maybe before, things may have been okay. Now it's like you're sitting there or hanging there. They're just saying, going, is this really what I want to do? Or nothing that I'm doing now is working. Where in the past it may have. You know, they're just saying time to move on. A lot of you detoxing, releasing the past, moving in new directions. For many of you, that is what this next chapter and this next year is all about. Archangel Chamuel asks that you pause what you're doing and look at things from a different perspective. While this time of reflection is temporary, so it's not going to be forever, beautiful souls, it is also extremely important to your spiritual evolution and growth. Some of you may be waiting on careers or opportunities, or you're waiting to hear back from corporations that you've applied to, or you're choosing a new direction, study, whatever it is for you. There's decisions obviously that are coming in and around this. This card can also indicate that your heart may be leading you to perform an act of selflessness and kindness for someone else. And I feel we're seeing this playing out as well globally. You know, all of these things that have been going on, these wars and, you know, weaponized natural events and all kinds of things that are happening right now, where this is what Christ consciousness wants, beautiful souls. This is what God is all about. The angels is bringing love and compassion and kindness back to the planet. So this may even be a little message for one of you out there this week. You may see someone who's struggling. You may be put in a situation where you can help someone. And it could be something so simple, you know, like opening a door for someone who's got an armful of things, or a little old lady at the supermarket who can't reach something on one of the shelves because it's up the back, or whatever that is for you. That is a specific message. This form of compassion, however, is always rewarded, and your angels will be standing by your side. Again, I know many of you know this, but we have an angel. We have our angels that move around with us, taking records of everything that we do and say. Right? It is recorded, absolutely everything. And they're just saying justice. Everything has been recorded, beautiful souls. That could also be a message for this card as well. Remember that when you give to the world, your greatest gift is just being your true, unique, eclectic self. Pausing for reflection, time moving slowly. So for many of you, I just had him the other way up. Many of you feel as though you've been hanging around forever and ever, waiting in the wait zone, like at the bus stop, and the bus still hasn't come, and you just keep looking at the time going, oh my gosh, how much longer? For some of you, this could have been over the last 12 months. For others of you, this could be up to 12 years. Time moving slowly, a change in priorities, unconventional ideas, and daring to be different. And this is where I feel the decision card comes in as well. Many of you are going to be put on whole new paths, whole new trajectories, maybe new locations, whatever that is for you, but there's definitely going to be changes. Archangel Chamuel is known for helping people find whatever it is that they are seeking. His name means the eyes of God. I know this was a message last week, and you can call upon him when you're trying to understand a situation from a different perspective. Right? So that is a definite message. And again, what's happening in the world right now, this circus show, the lights, God's light shining on all of these people right now and these organizations and places. Justice is going to be served, beautiful souls. Decisions are going to be made. So number 15, decisions. You are being called to break free of anything that is holding you back right now. Archangel Jophiel can help you release any feelings of helplessness or fear that is creating a sense of entrapment. Because in this card, we've got beautiful, obviously, Archangel Jophiel, but this beautiful dove in this cage. And we've got all of these other ones flying free. Some of us have put ourselves in our own limiting cage, beautiful souls. We've locked ourselves away, possibly from the world, possibly after some kind of traumatic event or something that made you withdraw, right, and go within. And they're just saying, and extricate yourself from the world in some way, shape, or form. But now it's time to be released, beautiful souls. It's time to put all of this behind you. It's time to they're just saying, get out and be free. The good news is that the limitations that you perceive as hindering your progress are self-created and therefore can be uncreated. They are not permanent. You can free yourself with the help of God and the angels. It is time, beautiful souls, particularly going into this next year. There's going to be so many changes, right? They're just saying, ride the wave. Negative thinking. So this is for some of you. And look, I'll put my hand up there too. There's been certain situations going on in the background that feel as though they've been going on for lifetimes and probably have in the spiritual realm, right? Where negativity at time and feeling low and down and deflated and defeated and tired and fatigued and battle weary and all of those things has been coming up. But that is also collective energy as well. And it's okay to feel like that. But again, if you keep, they're just giving me the word ruminating. If you keep ruminating on the same energy, it's going to keep perpetuating. The universe is going to keep sending you in the same thing because that's what you're thinking about, talking about, worrying about, stressing about. It's time to set yourself free. Archangel Jophiel is asking you to keep your thoughts flowing in a positive direction. Allow your spiritual wings to carry you away to the life of your dreams. Focusing too much on material possessions. This may be a very small message for some of you out there, or maybe this has been around certain perspectives and justice and all kinds of things coming in as well. But again, beautiful souls, it's just stuff. Some of you may be looking around and thinking, you know, I should be further ahead in my life, or I should have this and I should have that. Or you're looking at other people, you know, on social media and going, you know, kind of being envious in a way. Beautiful souls, your time is coming. Overspending. So this could just be a habit. Right? This could be one of these habits that need to be let go of. You know, when you're stressed or upset or whatever it is, you go shopping and spend. particularly right now. We've got all the Black Friday sales and all of that going through over November. So that's a very small message for somebody about just, yeah, thinking before you spend, beautiful soul. Shifting your perspective there. Do I really need it? Is it a want or a need? A need to detox, a lack of self-confidence, unnecessary worry. This was coming up last week again. I feel it was Archangel Shamuel's message, talking about letting go of worries and fears and anxieties. Archangel Jophiel is known as the angel of beauty. She can help you see the positive in any situation. She is also known to visit people via the scent of roses. So if you smell this fragrance, know that she is assisting you in that moment. Ask Archangel Jophiel for guidance whenever you need to be able to see the way clear to freedom and joy. And I can definitely see why these three cards have come out together. And justice, beautiful souls, justice will prevail are the words they just gave me. Archangel Raguel, this is a big win. Some of you that have been waiting on legal settlements, you've been tied up in the court systems for whatever it is, there is going to be justice and it is going to be ruled in your favor. And this is also worldwide across the board with corporations, governments, people doing nefarious things, all kinds of things there. The angels have sent you this card today as assurance that you are on the right path and the right decision will be made. Oh my God. And we have decisions sitting in the middle of these three. Court cases, settlements, or other issues decided by third parties will be ruled in your favor. Doesn't say maybe. It says will be ruled in your favor. Where situations had previously become unfair. And what has been happening in the world, particularly over the last 4 years, right? I'm just saying that a lot of things were ruled a certain way and across people's personal situations, beautiful souls. As I said, I'll put my hands up there too for some of these things. Unjust in the past is going to be overturned and basically ruled in your favor. Where situations had previously become unfair, Archangel Raguel can help you restore balance between the people involved, and you will soon be able to put this challenge behind you. And they're just saying, show all the cards. Look how dark they are. Right? There's light here. There's light behind beautiful Archangel Jophiel. Right, and obviously light behind Archangel Raguel as well. But there's a lot of darkness here, beautiful souls. The world, as I said before, has been overcoming a lot of darkness, and justice is now on the table. This card also brings a message of empowerment that the situation you find yourself in was partially created by choices you made. Now, isn't that interesting that perspective came up first? So in the past, beautiful souls, of course, any situation that we have been in, it requires two people. And even though things may have been unjust and unfair to a certain degree, you had involvement in some way, shape, or form. And maybe in the past that has not gone in your favor due to external circumstances or the judge, for example, sitting in positions of power or whatever that is. But they're just saying God always turns things that are meant for your harm around for good. God always makes the crooked path straight. Right? No weapon formed against you will prosper. Eventually there will be a win because God wins. But realizing and understanding and taking responsibility for your part in the situation. And therefore, new choices can bring about new results if you desire. It is very important at this time to make fair and carefully measured decisions. Oh my God. Decisions sitting in the middle again. Kindness and justice. Oh my goodness, we were talking about kindness before. Kindness and justice must always be extended towards everyone involved. And my gosh, that is a hard thing to do, especially they're just giving me the word screwed over. There's been a lot of things happening. But again, vengeance is mine. God, that is God's domain, beautiful souls. And let me tell you, I'm pretty sure he's up there. And, you know, when God makes a ruling, it is done, it is final, it is over, and that's it. And he has been keeping record of everything, by the way. There is a court in heaven. And so as above, so below. And for some of you that have been waiting a long, long time for certain things, it's coming. Seeking equality, setting aside emotion, doing the logical thing. What have these two cards been about as well? Putting emotions aside and just dealing with the facts and the logic of a situation. Reviewing legal papers carefully. Some of you may have decisions around job contracts or work opportunities or legalities. Read the fine print is what they just said. Or if you're getting contracts or agreements given to you, read the fine print. And if you don't understand it, seek legal advice. Archangel Raguel is the angel to call upon whenever you feel you find yourself in a challenging situation with someone else. He can soften the energy between two people or even groups so that a peaceful and harmonious resolution can be found. What a very big message, particularly for this day. So beautiful souls, those of you that are still with me, let's see what the angel numbers have to say to finalize this message. Hit me up in the comments. First time viewers, if you feel divinely led, hit that little notifications bell, subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you in here. Oh my gosh. 222 balance. I cannot make this up. Angel whispers, now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Oh my goodness, right? Scales, balance, perspective. Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. This is also, they're just giving me the words, wrapping things up. This is a big time of finalizations. I've talked about this before, up until I believe it's November 19, Pluto retrograde into Capricorn. This is all about karmic relationships, karmic cycles on a world scale, on a personal scale, past lives, all kinds of things have been coming to the surface to finally be balanced out. They're just saying balancing the books. Courts of heaven, as I said before, beautiful souls, all of these situations are finally coming up for review for there to be a final decision on. Breathe, rest, and reset. What feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within me. What a perfect angel number to finish off this message. We've got 12, we've got 15, we've got 8, and we've got 222. So beautiful souls, as I said before, these numbers, these messages could be resonating. This could be 3 different messages for some of you. But beautiful viewers, decision sits in the middle. Right, with the 222 at the end, everything coming back into balance and there being a fair and just outcome for all parties involved. That is what you want to be saying, particularly if you are caught up in legalities right now. Beautiful souls, if you're still with me, go have an amazing day. I love you all, and I'm sending lots of prayers to America that, again, a fair and just outcome is basically ruled over the nation. And, of course, I will see you in here for the next one. Bye for now.